Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the INSOMNIACS Podcast. Y'all know what to do when we talk about what's going on in gaming. And this week, we got a lot to talk about. I'm going to introduce my co-host. Today, we do have formerly known as PussCC. Now he goes by Soup Gamer. He's not with us this episode, but he'll be coming back next week. But next up, we got iTrip. What up, iTrip? What up?
Yo, what the fuck is up?
Yeah, let me get that energy. What's up? What up? What's going on, CoolHand?
What's going on, baby? And you know, I made the beat thanks to me. Yes, indeed. Boop bop beep boop beep. And I will be dropping a code today if you guys get me to 20 followers on Twitch. I'm gonna put my Twitch link in the chat. If you guys get me to 20 followers on Twitch, I will be dropping a code. Be on the lookout. Let's go.
All right, make sure don't follow him, and he did not make this beat. I might expose him on my first video. Yeah, we all made it actually. I do like what Wraith was talking about. He was like, make love with this with some Indian incense. Lit. You already know, man. You feeling the vibe. Last but not least, we got C-Dolla Shine. What up, C-Dolla?
Boo boop bop beat boop.
Oh,
he didn't make the beat either.
He was there. He was there when I made it. It's exactly how it happened.
He was there too.
He was there too.
They both trash. Trust me. They both trash. But yeah, you know, we got another episode for y'all. Love to be back. CoolHand, what up, man? What game's coming out this week, bro?
Man, well, you know, I'm a huge anime mech fan, so you know this one was love for me. We got the PS5 upgrade for Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2 for the PS5, which dropped today. Coming out February 2nd, Control Ultimate Edition for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Also coming out for February, Destruction All-Stars coming for the PS5. And coming out February 4th, Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood coming out for PC, PlayStation 4, 5, the Xbox Series S, X, and 1. And that's all coming out Thursday to Thursday. Back to you, Nova.
Damn, CoolHand, you kind of killed it on your little segment there. I fucks with it.
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Props
my
to CoolHand. He did not make this beat. Just so you know, the intro beat.
Hating.
Maybe one day I'll tell the story about how that beat came apart. It was definitely a producer friend of ours, but yeah, no, not cool. CoolHand thumbnails though. Holla at him for the thumbnails. He got you. But yeah, let's get into it. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to get into the drama, or do you want to lead up to it?
All of it. Let's go. All the smoke. Let's go.
All right. Let's get straight into the medium. Let's talk about the schmedium. So as you all know, third-party Xbox exclusive, timed exclusive. It's, you know, we finally got our Metacritic scores in, and yeah, what are y'all thinking about this, man? Should we go into it already, or like what's up?
It's a good starting off point. It's hot. Let's go.
All right. So the medium on console got a 71 Metacritic score. On PC it got a 76, but there's a lot of talk going around right now about how the floor resolution for the Xbox Series S version, or X, I'm sorry, is 900p. It can get to that during certain parts of the game, and the Series S version is actually sub HD, meaning you'll need your grandma glasses to watch that. So yeah, I want to start off with Dollar Sign. What's your like interpretation of what you've seen with, you know, the whole resolution factor, and do you think that plays into like how the game was scored? Like what are your thoughts?
Well, the resolution only like gets real bad once you go into those split screen sequences. So like when you're going into the like that like ghost soul realm, I don't know, I think it's something you just have to experience for yourself. I think the frame dips, if it's below 30 and it's dipping, and I saw some people playing it on Twitch earlier today, and like the frame dips I thought were a lot more noticeable. Like the resolution, you can't really tell. Like you're watching Twitch, it's like 1080p, and if something is like if the render resolution is like 900p and then it's getting upscaled to 1080p, you can't really tell. But the frame dips seem pretty problematic, and the gameplay seemed kind of interesting. Like I want to check it out. I got Game Pass. I mean, I got it for free, so I'm gonna check it out.
Yo, shout out to everyone in our chat real quick. Marlesco, shout out to you. Ronan, shout out to you. Emperor Ray, shout out to you. Cody, shout out to you. And anyone else who's checking us out, drop a comment. Man. We'd love to. I'm saying,
Ray called me CoolHandCruz.
Also, shout out to CoolHandCruz, Emperor Ray. That might stick. So just hope you know that. But yeah, going on for what Dollar Sign was saying. The game is really contentious. Like it got a 71. It's not performing as well as people hoped on the Series X.
71 just means mixed reviews, right? I mean, some people really enjoyed it. Some people didn't enjoy it. But if you look at it, like about half the reviews are positive, and the other half is either mixed or negative. So I think that just means it's not for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horror game. You walk around, you find out mysteries, you go into the spirit realm. A lot of Xbox publications definitely scored it really high. Someone even gave it 100. The publication called The Gamer. But yeah, it's very, very mixed. We see a lot of 60s, 70s, like, and keep in mind, Metacritic, certain publications are weighted higher than other ones, right? So keep that in mind as well. With Trip, being that this is an Xbox game, and when you get the box, the Series X, I know this is not usually your cup of tea, but is it something that might interest you? Did the news kind of jade you a little bit? How do you feel?
No, news did nothing to me. I didn't plan on playing it. Still don't plan on playing it.
Damn.
Y'all
heard it here first.
It's just games like that. They're not for me. It's just I need people to yell at.
It's like low combat, a lot of puzzle solving, like the split
Oh,
screen.
combat? What the fuck kind of trash is that?
Little to no combat.
Oh my god. Is it at least very hard puzzles? At least?
It's like puzzles, sneaking around with.
Is it challenging?
Spooky shit.
I mean, not that stupid ass Discovery looking around searching for shit type. Nah, that ain't me at all.
It's supposed to challenge your mind, make you.
I mean, I like a challenge of mind.
I mean, I'm cool with those kind of games. I'm cool with those kind of games, man. And it's kind of underwhelming because, like, I was really behind that game. I mean, I know reviews are kind of subjective, especially when it comes to like the actual player. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I know what they tried to do with the game was something really innovative. What they're rendering two images at the same time, right? When they do the split screen,
and that's when the FPS just completely goes to shit. Like the second it goes to those sequences, you can tell like whatever is running it is having a hard time. And I think it's because it's like a very CPU intensive game.
So here's my thing, right? Now, I'm pretty sure they obviously have to test these games, right? And they obviously have to kind of put it through the ringer before they release, right? So my question is,
how the fuck they gonna make a game they can't even play on their own system?
Yeah, basically. Thank you, iTrip, because that's my point. And it's kind of sucks, right? Because I even though I'm a PlayStation guy, right? I want competition because competition breeds innovation, right? It's the driving force to make things go forward, right? And it sucks because I really want to see Microsoft for Xbox. I really want to see them, do something, and they're behind the 8 ball right now. Last gen they had no exclusives, and the unfortunate thing is this doesn't help them out. Even though it's a timed exclusive, it's their first true next gen release, right?
You sound just like your daddy, boy. I'm so proud of you. Proud of you, cool head. You sound just like your daddy. You're 100% right, bro. Seeing that this is like their first, their first next gen game, we wanted to see more. So Trip, I want to kind of go into this a little more with you. Take off your iTrip hat, right? You're just an Xbox guy. You're open to every type of game. Is this the type of game you would want to you were hoping to see, or that you think the Xbox gamers needed, being that this is their first release, or do you think this is just something to warm everybody up? What do you think?
I mean, all games coming out within the next year aren't really testing the system anyways, but I mean, I think it's a damn shame that the frames are dropping so damn low on their new system, on their new game. It's like, are the competing with themselves? It's like, we're gonna make this game with so fucking great rendering that we can't even render it on our system. Like, what kind of dumbass shit is that? Like, this, I don't know.
But it's not Microsoft. It's an indie studio that's doing it. That made the game.
Indie studio that Microsoft backed. Microsoft
like,
they too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, that's the wrong way to go about it. I don't know. It's still, I mean, it's hard not to look at it in a different light, just because. I mean, it did look interesting at first, but seeing as it's not as action packed as I thought it might be, that's I guess they were trying to go for overall beauty and not so much gameplay.
It's more to be like in your head. It's kind of the type of game that has you like supposed to be have you thinking, something that like sticks with you.
Yeah. I hear this story.
I like games that make you think a lot more. That's definitely enjoyable for me. But I mean, I don't know
the gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay. What does the gameplay loop?
Gameplay means a lot. Gameplay means everything.
So I think to your average consumer, I don't think this is really gonna excite them, right? No. To your average COD player, this isn't like, oh, this is cool. They're gonna play for 5 minutes and be like, okay. Maybe I think with the older crowd, it's gonna do a little better. You know what I'm saying? Who could like take their time and like really get into the story. Hey, the story is not too bad. And to be honest, games like that are kind of right up my alley. But the whole thing where there's barely any combat, or besides that mode where you switch over, what else is there to it? Personally, it's something I would check out if I had once I get building my PC. I'm probably gonna check it out on Game Pass. But yeah, it doesn't really excite me, right? We all know collectively this is not what Microsoft needed. I mean, they tried to launch with Halo Infinite, right? So if let's look at this from an alternate universe. Let's say that Halo Infinite did drop and it was a great game. It was 90+ Metacritic score, yada, yada, yada. And then you came out with this game. Okay, cool. It's it's something different, right? That will appeal to a different crowd. But the fact that this is all we're getting, it kind of sucks. And I hate to be like, some of those podcasts, or, even how we have been sometimes where we're saying, Microsoft, what the fuck? But it's like, yo, come on. On the PlayStation side, we've gotten Demon Souls, Miles Morales, even Godfall, which sucked, right? And before the show, we were even talking about this. He was like, "Hey, how are you going to crucify the medium but not crucify Godfall?" Yeah. Well, guess what? Like CoolHand said, we had other options, right?
Yeah, we had more options.
Demon
Souls.
Yeah. So you have
Sackboy, which is and even to go a step further, even Astro's Playroom, and that's a game that came with it, but it just kind of stood out on its own to be its own thing, and it's just kind of frustrating, right? Not even as like just not as an avid gamer, but just as a consumer, right? Just as a consumer in general, it's just disappointing to see that it's kind of like you're kind of seeing, even last week with the whole Xbox Live price hike, and then all of a sudden we have to get why do we have to get volatilely angry with you guys in order for you guys to get something done? Why can't you just see, hey, we've been complaining about this for years. Step it up, bro. I'm tired. Like, step it up.
So I want to add on to that. So I don't know how familiar some of the people listening in are with Mike Ybarra. So he used to be the CVP at Xbox, right? And it's funny because he even had some words to say about that. I know we covered it live last week, but someone asked him on Twitter if getting rid of gold was did that ever come up? And he said, yeah, it came up all the time actually. And he did give Microsoft credit for going back and on what they said they were going to do, but it's even from a Microsoft exec, it was pretty disappointing. But good thing that came out of last week in the whole debacle with Xbox is, hey, now Xbox finally has free to play games. Well, they've always had that, but it's actually free to play now. Like, you don't need any type of subscription. So that's great, because as much as the hardcore gamers will buy PlayStation Plus and Xbox Gold, there's a lot of people who just they'll buy Madden 2K and they're like, shit, if I don't need it to play with my friends, I won't. If I have to, I will. So now it's better for gamers overall. So I thought that was a little interesting anecdote. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys think about the Medium. Is this something you guys are going to pick up? Drop it in the comments. Yo, Capono, shout out to you, bro. I've had a great day. And yeah, like Emperor 8 says, yo, hit the fucking like button. Yo, y'all in here, just support this channel. Yo, we're about to steamroll a lot of these big channels really soon, man. I'm telling you.
We only been out here 4 months. We Insomniacs 305. What's good?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hit that sub too if you fucking with the content.
Yeah,
but
get us out of this Pitbull number. Let's go.
Yeah,
no more Fireball.
The show is definitely going to expand at a rapid pace once I get my damn 5900X AMD. Fuck you. We'll get into that later, though.
And come on, and y'all want this code? Come on, I'm dropping the link in the chat right now. I need one more follow to get to 20. Y'all want this code? Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's go.
Yeah, cool. Drop your commercial again, just for anyone who just popped in.
For anyone interested, every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be streaming live on Twitch, where you can find me playing new games, retro games, fun games, boring games, anything. And if you want to just shoot the shit, join me in the chat. CoolHandCruz, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m.
What are you playing this Friday?
I'll be playing Doom. It's Doom 64. I'm moving on from Duke Nukem, man. It's just, we'll leave it at that. We've had a mutually beneficial split.
AKA he's asked at Duke Nukem. But anyways,
so hard.
Yo, get CoolHand, drop the link in the thing.
Already.
This is a small pool of people. So I'm just saying right now, get this man his thing, his extra follow. He's gonna drop a code. There's 13 of us in here. One of y'all are gonna get the code. So
it's free.
Yeah, let's
free code. Free money for you. Help me help you. Help me help you. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know about CoolHand's commercial there, but you know what I'm saying? Get this man his follow so y'all can get that code, man. I want to see.
Oh, do you want to be more gully? I can make it more gully.
Yeah, let's try that one more time before we switch to the next topic.
Hey, Young, if you ain't doing nothing, if it ain't about money, it ain't about time, shit. Don't follow me. Don't mess with me. But yo, if you about money, if you about time, tomorrow 8 p.m. that Eastern time, boy, Eastern. Follow me, Twitch. Let's go. Get it.
That was way better than whatever the fuck you said before. Thank you for that, CoolHand. We appreciate that. Let's switch topics a little bit. Medium. Again, it's not everyone's cup of tea. We'll see what else Microsoft comes out with. I want to see if this is a game that like later on it kind of grows on people. Because it's so early, we don't know shit. We don't know like people's real reactions. I mean, yeah, we got some critic reviews, but I want to see what some gamers feel. But on that note, let's talk about let's talk about the PlayStation Plus games of February. So what do we got there? $? $?
I don't got the Steam because I couldn't find one with high resolution, but
all good.
Destruction All Stars for the PS5 only. Control Ultimate Edition, PS5, PS4, and Concrete Genie just for the PS4.
Oh, wait! So we get
Ultimate Edition Day and Date is going to have I think they said the PS5 upgrade with the
PS5 upgrade for free.
So the highlight of that Concrete Genie, cool indie. If you haven't picked it up, I believe it's a third party, or it may be an indie Who knows?
It was some random company I've never heard of, so I think it's indie. It's like Pixelpalooza
Does
or
this,
some
does
shit.
this go? So does this bring the debate? Does Sony know how to pick up like how to make a deal with the indie studio better than Microsoft does at this point?
I feel like Microsoft is trying to get them into Game Pass versus doing games with gold. And I do want to respond to a comment. Capono, he said, "Could February 2021 be the best PS Plus games ever?" Yeah, that's hard to say. There's been a lot of good ones out there, kind of spread through, man. Like,
I mean, the fact that you get a brand new exclusive for free on the PlayStation Plus, if you have a PlayStation 5 in the form of Destruction All Stars, you know, a game that's valued right now at $70. I mean, that's pretty goddamn good for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's great. And on top of that, we get a free upgrade with Control. Come on, that's
it's
a fire month.
Yeah, the Control upgrade is what I'm really looking forward to because, if you have a PS5, you can play Control pretty much the best, the closest thing you get to PC right now. I guess not including the Series X version, but it's dope, man. I bought Control like a month ago for $20, and that shit did not come with the next gen upgrade. So the fact that you can do that is dope. Ronin Ghost says Destruction All Stars is free for 3 months. Hey, again, it's probably not going to be something I pick up immediately. I'm definitely going to add it to the library, and if CoolHand actually gets the stream together, we'll all stream it. But yeah, it's looking like a dope ass month. And CoolHand, just on the contrary, while yes, we are getting a PS5 exclusive game for free essentially if you have PS Plus. I mean, hey, the Medium's on Game Pass for free technically, so
that's true. That is true.
Tomato, right?
Yeah, we've had some good months from PlayStation. They did MGS5 for free. They've done the GTA 5 one month.
Battlefront. I don't. Whoa.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 was free on PS Plus. Dude, it's been amazing. Whereas games with gold is kind of on the wayside.
They put game. If I'm looking at games with gold right now, and
let's talk about games with gold in comparison. So they got the OG Resident Evil. Okay. There's some game called Dara. Never heard of it. Looks like an indie. They have the original Indiana Jones game for OG Xbox. And then the last two we have is a 360 game, which is Lost Planet 2. You know, let me stop right there. Lost Planet 2. I played a good amount of it on my homie's Xbox 360 back in the day. I really enjoyed that game. It was something different. I've never seen anything like that at the time. I guess now like Monster Hunter is probably more in that vein, but that game is fucking dope. Trip, did you ever play that game? Lost Planet 2?
I don't think I have.
Okay. And then finally, they got Gears 5, which to be honest, if I was on Xbox and I didn't already own Gears, dude, this is your chance to get it right now. So that's
it was
dope.
on Games for Gold. Yeah, that's when I got it.
What, Gears 5?
Yeah.
Wait, Gears 5 was already in Games of Gold?
It was a Games for Gold a hot minute.
Oh well, shit. Gears 5.
Yeah, Gears 5. It's
not Gears 5. Not Gears. I'm not Gears 5. I'm sorry. Not Gears 5. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Okay, yeah. No, Gears
Metal
5.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, not Gears. No. That's I don't give a shit about Gears.
Well, hey, if are you going to pick it up though? I mean, it's free. You're getting it regardless, right?
Nah, it's on Game Pass. I still don't play it.
Oh damn. Well, hey, there you go. But hey, if you haven't checked out Gears 5 or Lost Planet, Indiana Jones, OG Resident Evil, which I wasn't crazy about. I think it gets better after Resident Evil 2. And some game called Dara, then hey, that's what you're getting with Games in Gold. It's worth $104 in value and 5,060 gamer score. I still don't understand gamer score, but hey, not my
gamer
platform.
Score. That's like you guys. What you guys have trophies or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, we have trophies, but it's like amount of trophies. Platinum, but
getting games. Yes,
it's like levels now. I don't fucking understand. Emperor Wraith says Gears 5's aight. Oh wait, Lost Planet is a good pickup. Yo, Trip, check out Lost Planet 2, bro. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's definitely like a different type of game. You fight these huge monsters. It's multiplayer, so you can play with the squad, and it's dope, man. I think you should definitely check that game out.
Consider it.
Emperor says Resident Evil is the only good one. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about Resident Evil 1 specifically. 2 and 3 were my shit, and 4. But yeah. I don't know. You guys have any thoughts on Games of Gold?
Ugh.
All right.
That's it right there.
This fucking guy.
Games of Gold, man. Damn. Savage.
And you know,
I think it's nice that they got Gears 5 on there for free. If you don't have Game Pass, but you have Xbox Live Gold, now you can get a big first party game. Yeah. It's like basically the biggest first party game they've released.
Yeah, that's dope. I think. I mean, if you compare it with what it was last month, they had just not good games. I mean, some game called Nightmares, some random OG Xbox game called Breakdown, OG Dead Rising. If you like Dead Rising series, hey, there's that. And then some game.
Dead Rising was good.
Yeah, and then some like JRPG, but. They haven't been too hot. I think this is probably one of the better months for Games of Gold. I mean,
let's remember, the year just started. We're only in the second month. We're going into the second month. So if this is what it looks like on the PlayStation side right now, I'm excited to see what happens throughout the year. Same thing with the Xbox side, even though more or less, you know what I mean? Just catch a little nugget.
I mean, hey, we'll see. Maybe. And this is a very big maybe. Maybe, the whole bad reaction from last week is going to translate to some better stuff on Microsoft's side. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
One thing about Microsoft, man, what I learned 360 era is just, never count them out, man, because you never know, right? Of course, it was under different leadership, but I've seen an Xbox that has wiped the floor with the PS3 for the majority of the generation until
the latter half. Yeah, until the latter half.
So never count anybody out.
You know what it was? PlayStation 3 had to build better tools to use that cell architecture.
Yep.
And once they got the better tools, we kicked off. We got MGS 4. We got Uncharted 3. The last.
You're coming off a little blurry, but yeah, he said tools. If y'all didn't hear him.
Tools. I'm just fucking around.
All right, hey, Cool Hand, where you at on them followers, man? Are they getting that code or what's up?
We are at 18 followers on Twitch.
We lost one, right?
I lost one. So one of you ignorant motherfuckers made me lose one. So you want this code? You want this code? Get me to 20. I only need 2 more followers. Let's go.
2 people. You dropped that link again, man.
I dropped it right now. Let's go. Let's get me to 20, and then I drop a code for you guys. Let's go.
Chrono Trigger. He said PS3 was a better console.
You know what? I agree with you, Chrono. Because there was.
Let me say something real quick. Just someone who just bought a 60 gigabyte AO1 PS3.
I bought one this year too.
You got a PS3? Oh yeah, you bought
I bought this Super Slim one. Yeah.
Yeah.
PS3 was an amazing console. It just the first half of the generation was just not good, man. But we did get. I want to say go off on a limb and say besides GTA 4, which was big on both consoles, MGS 4. If it's a fan favorite. If you're just jumping to the series for the first time, you're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. I mean, that shit is convoluted to the nth degree.
But graphically, that game looks so good.
Oh yeah, graphically, there was nothing touching MGS4. And Trip, I want to keep hearing about you busting down MGS5, man. I'm telling you that it's.
I had deleted to re-download. I started playing Battlefront again.
Yeah, definitely check that game out, man. I'm telling you. If you're a Metal Gear fan in the chat, drop something. MGS1, whatever you want.
I'll not even say that, man. I'll go as far as to say like the cool customizations you could do with the icons, the backgrounds. Like I was able to rip movies online. I was able to do so much with my PlayStation 3 that I couldn't do on the Xbox 360. And I the fact that, the games might have lacked in the beginning, but I'm glad they picked it up at the end. But yeah, for me, PlayStation 3 was the best console I've ever owned. That's even with this PS5, I still miss that customization that I could do myself with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so much
like having,
man.
Yeah, I remember like playing music in the background, which of course was an Xbox feature. I gotta give them the props, right? We were all mad when we saw that OG Xbox copying CDs like no tomorrow.
That was the greatest. That was never ran out of memory. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was really dope. Ronan goes, you talking about Sleeping Dogs? Yo, I'm gonna check out Sleeping Dogs. I've heard a lot. That was like a big game that I missed last gen. Or actually that was 2 gens ago. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Chrono Triggered, MGS. There you go. Emperor Wraith. MGS 1 is my favorite, man. I beat that game over 10 times as a kid. Facts. Yo, I used to go over Dollar Sign's house. We play that game. I've played that game throughout my life multiple times. The PS1 version. I actually need to buy a PS1, like just for the collection.
All guys, one more follow and I'll drop the code. Let's go. One more. Y'all want it?
15 people. Hey, if whoever is fast is gonna get that code, I'm telling you. It's not MNC show. We got 300 people. There's only a couple of us in here. Chrono Trigger said PS3 was the problem. No, PS3's problem was the price. However, they turned the ship around at the end of the gen. PS3 games look way better than Xbox. I don't know about way better, but yeah, I mean they looked amazing. Come on, it all comes down to
Uncharted 3. Uncharted 3 looked amazing. The Last of Us.
Damn, actually, you're probably right, man.
Yeah, God of War 3 was tight.
Yeah. God of War.
We had some good looking games on the PS3.
Huh?
We had some good looking games on the PS3.
We really did, man. We really did. And let's not forget, when I was introduced to that HDMI, I was so happy you didn't need the 3-color the first console without the 3-color cords. Those 3-color AV ports, man, that was you talk about a clean looking setup back in the day, man. That shit was so sweet. You only needed 2 cords, 3 if you were plugging in your Ethernet cord, but 2 cords, boom, simple. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, we can't miss The Last of Us. Thank you, Chrono. The PS3. The last couple years were really good. It was kind of like the PS2, man. PS2 were just treated with games and games and games. But
GTA
remember, 360 was no slouch either. 360 had their shit. They had their exclusives. They had
some games did look better on the 360. Some games did look better on the 360 than they did on the PlayStation 3. Fight Night Round 3, for example, was probably the first noticeable game that came out that generation that looked different
on the Xbox. I think I remember that. And shit, Trip, join in, man. What else was really good on the Xbox? I'm trying to think. Keep in mind, all the games, all the exclusives were made for the console, so they were able to squeeze everything out of that box. So it was dope.
Even then, I was once Xbox Live hit, I pretty sure I don't think I had any single player games 360 at all. Once Live took off, Live really took off in the first Xbox with Halo 2, and once that shit dropped, you'd have to rattle off a lot of names before I think I had any single player.
You tried killing Xbox Live last week.
Yeah, I did.
Get some good games in the chat here. Resistance, Splinter Cell, yo.
Okay, Splinter Cell. That was my all-time. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Splinter Cell, right? That's probably it right there. If they came out with another Chaos, or was it Chaos Theory? Was it?
Chaos Theory, yeah.
Chaos Theory. Oh God, did I love that game?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Talk about a game that made you.
Dead or Alive. Yep.
Dead or Alive was okay. It was okay. I mean, I was never too big into fighting games like that. Dead or Alive was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was. Especially Extreme Edition, DOA 2, but that's another story. Xbox had Emperor Raid said I played Def Jam in Black on the OG. Dude, I just
Def Jams. I forgot about that.
Come on, Fight for New York? What's up?
That shit was hilarious. Okay,
nobody want to see me.
That shit was funny.
I'm telling you.
We getting shit faced.
I thought Fight for New York was for PS2. That was PS3?
No, it was PS2.
Yeah, we had
We're just naming out
Icon with like Anthony Anderson and like the whole it was like a DJ thing. We had your DJ moves where you can make the environment attack.
Oh yeah,
you remember that?
Oh yeah,
that game.
The banner maker, you hit him with the banner maker. Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Let's forget about that.
Def Jam Icon.
Who remembers NBA Ballers? Crickets? NBA Ballers?
No, with what's his name? Stephon Marbury in the cover? You don't think I know about NBA Ballers?
Come on. You buy mansions and shit. Come on, man. NBA Ballers.
That was nice.
NBA Ballers is the poor man's NBA Street.
See, NBA Street was
NBA Street. No one can ever beat NBA Street Volume 2. Like, come on.
Oh, bro. Right. Oh, man.
I love how we got off the topics and we're just fanboying.
Talk about a game to bring back.
Yo, NBA, like, what's it called? You had Dr. J, bro. Like,
I just want to say something since we're speaking about classic games. CoolHand don't want to see me in NFL Blitz because he knows what happens last time.
Bro, first of all, let's
Shannon Sharp. That's all I gotta say. Shannon Sharp.
Hold on. Let's not forget that night. I'm 2-1 against you. I'm 2-1. You just got me on that one.
But Cool Hands is Skip Bayless.
Yes, you're damn right. I'm Skip Bayless in this motherfucker.
I was hitting them TDs.
I love LeBron.
I'm getting some good games in the chat. Scarface, Blitz the League.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all some
Dead or Alive Extreme 3. I actually like that game, Ronin Ghost. I'm not even gonna lie. I like Dead or Alive Extreme 3. That was pretty fun.
Yo, shout out to the chat, man, because y'all some real gamers in here, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? We're all coming from the same backgrounds. You know, whether it's PlayStation or Xbox, we all respect great games, right?
Yeah. Let's not forget.
Y'all here fucking with us.
You talking about NBA Ballers when we talk about when NBA Street was around. NBA Ballers is nothing compared to Street.
We could talk. We could use this whole.
Ballers was okay, but Street was just it was on its own level.
Street was next level. I'm looking at a screenshot. I'm looking at a screenshot from NBA Ballers.
Yo, Ray brought up Mercenaries.
Yo, why does Dwight? I'm looking at a screenshot of NBA Ballers, and why does Dwight Howard looks like he looked cross-eyed? He looked like he got Down syndrome,
bro.
I'm gonna need to see that screenshot.
Yeah, I need to see that too. Before we actually move to another topic, any Onimusha fans in here? Onimusha was my shit. It still is top 3 series of all time. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, fire. PS2. I remember that Christmas.
Check
them out.
One of
my favorite Christmas. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh man.
What was looking at all these old games? The original Battlefront games. Mr. Mosquito.
I say it all the time. I say it all the time. And you know where I'm going with this? Shinobi. Where's my remake?
The sequel to Shinobi was better.
Whoa. Who told you that lie?
The
one with the female?
What is it called again? Scarlet something?
Hold on, Shinobi.
This man loves Shinobi so much, don't even know the damn.
Hold on. I know it's with the female. Relax.
Come on, bro.
Put your panties in a bunch.
We out here to Enter the Matrix.
Nightshade. That was Nightshade.
Nightshade. Yes, I got that. Yes, Enter the Matrix. No, not Enter the Matrix. Fuck that game. Matrix Path of Neo. That game is literally an acid trip. You want to take mushrooms and play video games? Don't. Just play the Path of Neo. It goes off the source of material and expands it like crazy.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was actually thinking of Path of Neo. I never played it. Matrix. Path of Neo was my shit.
Yeah, remember when you're literally shooting at these life-size ants? That's how you know you're on mushrooms.
Listen, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction was amazing.
Yo, let me keep getting games in the chat. Fuck it, let's keep going. This is fun.
Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction was amazing. And
oh shit! You see? Say check your Twitch, bro. Where you at? True Crime Streets of LA. Oh my god. There it is. That was some fire.
Tenchu.
Fire.
Got him black.
Max Payne. Good god, bro.
John Woo Strangle.
All right, everybody. You earned it. You worked for it. You earned it.
Right.
Give him a warning. Give him like a little build up.
10 seconds. I'm dropping a code. 10 seconds.
Oh,
hold on. 10 seconds. You only give him 10 seconds?
Open your copy pasta. Get ready.
I remember how give him Stranglehood, like the demo, and I just played a demo over and over again, but I never actually got through the game.
I'm actually gonna add that one to my list. I'm gonna go back on this playback and all the games that are on here. Thrown in.
True Crime Streets LA. You could be Snoop Dogg, yo. That game was too fucking fire.
I mean, there's a lot. Bruce Lee on Xbox, I've never heard of. Huh. Interesting. I might look into that. So it looks like y'all about to get the code. So get ready. And this is a PSN code. So just be ready to go. Be ready to have your PlayStations open. And yeah, to the fastest typer or gamer.
The fastest copy.
I have PlayStations open.
I like it.
The OG PlayStation 1 with the modern.
Let's go. Code dropped.
He said, "Psych."
What a troll. There you go.
There you go. That's your code, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's mine.
If you were able to redeem the code, let us know in the chat, please. We want to know who got it.
It's mine. I got it. Everyone stop.
Come on, man. We all know you ain't on the best place to play game.
Going back
you can't even say it right. You know damn well that's not the truth.
Going back to classic games, you guys were talking about the Matrix and all that stuff, but how do we forget the Warriors?
Oh, another classic.
The
Warriors was a really good game. I never owned it, but I rented it.
That was a baller ass game.
Ooh, the forgetful gamer. Yo, shout out to you. Yo, drop your Twitter. Drop your.
Emperor said you lost the follower.
Yo, Emperor's mad funny, yo. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to you, Emperor Wraith, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Forgetful Gamer. Whoever won the code, man. Congratulations to you.
Yo, Forgetful Gamer, drop your Twitter in the chat. CoolHand will give you a little shout out on Twitter. We'll make sure we get that out. But yeah, yo, we gone like 20 minutes just talking about just games we love, and I really fuck with that. We all can relate to great games. Going back to John Woo's Stranglehood, and I could be wrong,
Ninjas in the Shadows.
The closest game that I remember it like that is Jet Li's. What is it called? I just downloaded it. $, help me out here. Jet Li video game.
I don't remember a Jet Li video game.
Oh my gosh! It was on PS2. Rise to Honor. Come on. Jet Li's Rise to Honor. Yo, if y'all have not seen the game, it didn't age the best, but at the time, the fighting was like I haven't seen nothing else like that.
Let me take it a little further back for everyone because
real quick. Chrono Trigger said there are 2 remakes I need: Dino Crisis and Parasite Eve. Facts.
Dino Crisis. Yo, when Nova was doing his list of emulators, Dino Crisis was literally the first game I mentioned to him. Shout out to you. But also, let me bring it one step further back. Federation versus Xeon, Mobile Suit Gundam. That was a great game. Probably the best mech game still ever.
It wasn't that like a Dynasty. You said it was Dynasty Warriors game?
No. It wasn't a Dynasty Warriors game. When PlayStation 3 came out, they started doing, Gundam started working with Dynasty Warriors, and they had their own random Dynasty Warrior beat 'em ups.
Yeah, they had like 2 of them, right? They did 2.
3 actually. 3.
I mean, I heard that the Zelda Dynasty Warrior games are actually really good. Like the new one that just came out actually got good reviews. Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, for real? I see. I heard the same thing. I'm pretty sure we talked about it on the show, didn't we?
Yeah, who played it? Someone got like early access to it that we were talking to. Was it like Pete Rock or somebody? Someone was like, "Oh, I just played that," and I was like, "It's amazing." And
I think it might have been Thrash.
that was definitely King Thrash. Thank you, babe. I wanted to kind of move it along a little bit. Let's talk about AMD and these chip shortages, which really strikes my heart because when CoolHand had sent this article, keep in mind, guys, if you guys don't know by now, I've been bitching for the last 2 or 3 episodes. Essentially, back in December, I started building a PC. Right, I got like top of the line everything. I got a 2080. Shout out to Cool. No, shout out to dollar sign for 2080. I almost messed up there.
Yeah, you got to shout me out. Don't forget that.
I got everything for this PC. Like, guys, M.2 SSD, liquid CPU cooler, super fast Trident Z RGB RAM. I mean, I spent money on this, right? I bought a AMD 5900X, and if you're not familiar, it's basically the top of the line or one step down from the top of the line for AMD, right? And it's actually, if you watch any Linus Tech Tips videos, it's actually beating pretty much every Intel, right? Unless you're going like server side, it's just wiping the floor. Now with that being known, thing has been so hard to get. It's harder to get a 5900X right now than it is a PS5. So kind of transitioning to the article, IGN reported AMD expects PS5, Xbox, and PC chip shortages throughout the first half of 2021. Fuck. I'm pissed about that. And when it comes to like my specific processor, the stock is going to be super low. So I might have to pay double. I might have to pay over retail to get this damn thing so I can start streaming these old games for y'all. A lot of the games y'all mentioned, I will be streaming. I'm looking forward to it. But where it hits us on the console side is that console availability, if they can't get these chipsets out, there's going to be way less PS5s and Xbox Ones, One X or S out there. So this is not the best for gaming, but hey, it's something that happens. Manufacturing, we're going through a pandemic right now. What can you do? But
yeah, I think the pandemic is the biggest reason why we're having shortages, and it's going to continue to be the reason for the foreseeable future. This kind of hurts because this kind of shows the writing on the wall for certain games that I would wish to be exclusive that to the PS5 that probably end up being cross-gen, i.e. God of War Ragnarok will probably be cross-generation at this point. I'm going to have to kind of come to grips with that.
I don't think it is. I'm still holding out on that one.
I like just off of this, this AMD article alone, I'm gonna bow out and say, damn, it's gonna probably be cross-gen at this point because it's not gonna be. There's not enough consoles, obviously, to go around for them to kind of make their money back just on the PlayStation 5 side alone. It is what it is. It sucks. It's a blower. It's something. It's definitely something that kind of takes the wind out of you, especially when you're kind of hoping for more exclusive games to that console. But these companies have to make their money back, so you're definitely going to see it on the PlayStation side and on the Microsoft side. So it is what it is, right?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Now I'm a waffle right now because like. Remember David Jaffe said it was going to be cross-gen? He got like a lot of shit for that. Like, oh, what does it matter what he thinks? But I've seen him like tweeting a lot and like, talking to Corey Barlog and Alana Pierce. So maybe he knows something we don't, and maybe it is going to be cross-gen. I just waffled.
You waffled? You know what? It sucks, man. It sucks because I was, you're looking forward to these cross generation games. I mean, you don't want cross generation games, for next gen when you have a next gen console, and it's unfortunate because I don't want any bottlenecking. You know what I mean? When it comes to what I can get with a game. So yeah, I would love something.
It just affects the level design, right? You have to put in tricks and things in games to allow assets to load on a hard drive, because the hard drive to load assets takes a lot longer. So you gotta do like opening the door or climbing up alongside a long ladder or some shit. Where if
Exactly.
you have an SSD, you don't need to do those tricks. You can stream assets at a much faster rate than a hard drive, so you can develop the game a lot differently. Like the new Ratchet and Clank game where you're just like teleporting to different universes, or Demon Souls, how like easy it is to like touch the lightstone or like the lamp or whatever, and then just like teleport in the game.
Like there's still probably some game, for instance, like the Ratchet and Clank. That's probably still going to be slated for PS5 because that was already probably the development for.
There's no way they can make that game for PS4 because of the way
exactly.
it's made.
Exactly, but with games with any of the upcoming games going forward, I want to say for the second half of 2021, they'll if the shortage continues, depending on how the pandemic still pans out, we're looking at cross-generational games here for the latter half.
I mean, again, if like you guys said, if the game wasn't intended to be for a last gen console, then it's probably still going to stay next gen only. But it sucks for a lot of people who want to get these consoles. And I know Sony and Microsoft hate to hear it too because they're like, shit, we can't do anything because we have to wait for them to even make these consoles. So, yeah, it does suck. Shout out to the 20 people we had in here. Like that's dope, man. Appreciate y'all. Just kind of, I know I just want to round out the last comments about games. Chrono Trigger said, from the mech type games, I was like Zone of Enders from Hideo Kojima. Shout out to you. I got Zone of Enders 2 right now on the PS3, ready to play that junk.
Check that out. Just so I can be a true Hideo Kojima fanboy, because I like to think I'm a Hideo Kojima fanboy, but I've never played Zone of Enders or.
Oh, it's really fun. It's really fun.
Oh, dude, check it out. There's this, speaking of Kojima fanboy, there's this dope site. I actually sent Nova the site a while ago. It's called
KojimaFanboy.com?
No. It's called InsertCoinClothing.com. And they have dope Kojima productions like hoodies, sweaters, and t-shirts. They're fire. They're better than what's on the actual site.
Okay. Yeah, drop a link in the chat, bro.
Yeah, I'll drop the link. For
Um,
anyone who's a Kojima fanboy, here it is right here.
Like that Yoji Sangawa artwork?
Yeah.
So Ronan Go said 1 HD/4K remake of the entire Metal Gear Legacy collection. Yo, that's actually partly the reason why I got the PS3, so I can play that Legacy collection and stream that shit. So yeah, I'm there with you. And yes, Ronan, my PC is a one of a kind because no one has the same parts as I do. So yes, it is. But yeah, it's
You also got
God
a
of
limited
War
edition motherboard, right?
Yeah, I'm getting the Dark Hero 8 Asus motherboard, which is like the supreme item of motherboards. Like it's hard as hell to get. So that's on back order. Yep, exactly. It comes with some easies. But yeah, it's super hard to get. It's on back order, so who knows when this. But yeah, overall, it sucks for gamers. But hey, who told AMD to come out with a new generation the same year they're dropping new consoles, man? They got to work on both fronts. Yeah, honestly, I think going on with what Capono saying in the chat, you're right. There's not enough PS5s to justify an exclusive God of War because they're gonna want to like really milk that cow, and it's just not gonna work now. Same thing on the Xbox side. There's gonna be a lot of cross-generational shit until they have enough units out there to justify. So,
but those decisions are made, years in advance, because like that affects the game development. If you're gonna make a game strictly for the PS5, then you can take advantage of the PS5. You can't just be like, oh shit, now we need to, support the PS4 because of the pandemic. They had to make the decision like pretty early on because that affects how they build the game.
Yep. Facts. Yo, shout out to the 22 in here. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Drop a like, drop a follow. You know what I'm saying? Usually every other week we have guests on. Last week we had Next Gen 720. Before that we had King Thrash on. Hip Hop Gamer, David Jaffe, who's the creator of God of War. And Twisted Metal. We've had Hip Hop Gamer. I don't know if I said him already. Porter Rock, Wooly Gamer, And we just got more coming for you. I know we got Luca coming on sometime in February, so that should be cool.
Oh, damn. Drop the bomb on that one already.
You guys know it right now.
Doncic?
Luka.
No. Oh my God! If Luka Doncic was popping in this, podcast, our numbers would skyrocket.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
That's a future league MVP.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
I don't
He's
even follow
respect on that
basketball. I
name.
know exactly.
the white LeBron. Like,
Bro, Kobe learned his language just to talk shit to him on the court side. Yeah,
yo,
that's
exactly.
funny as fuck.
I thought you were talking about some gamer person, but yeah, Luca. She's great. She plays a lot of Souls games. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having her on as the first lady on the podcast. That should be
Yeah. Immortal Black. Yo. Yes. Yo, exactly, bro. Yes.
What up, Immortal? Yo, this
hey.
dope show so far, man.
Hey, Nova. Should they get another code?
I think so, man.
Damn.
This is
Should we have
generous
people
today.
here?
We got
we
the
get
calling of
another
Santa
code?
Claus.
Yo,
Man,
cool. And can you facilitate that, man?
I'm gonna facilitate another code for y'all. Look, y'all been so nice. Y'all been so sweet.
Dropping likes, you know what I'm saying? We got some current people staying on. That's what's up, man. Shout out to y'all. Again, I cannot wait till y'all see the next version of what this podcast is going to be. It's going to be insane. But yeah, we're going to bless y'all with another code. That sounds about right to me.
Y'all, just for being y'all.
Yeah, this time, if you weren't ready, you know what I'm saying, get your shit ready for this next code. I'm telling y'all. Coming. But yeah. Again, any last thoughts on this whole AMD thing?
Yeah,
It's
it's gonna be
sad.
tough. And also, I think Amazon Web Services, like the Amazon Cloud, they're also now doing business with AMD, and they're buying their chips. So there's a lot of competition for AMD chips, not just from consumers, but also from enterprises.
Here we go.
Johnny.
You dropped a no warning?
I'm dropping the running. Ready?
All right. Yo, here's your
No warning.
Here's your warning shot. Get your browsers ready. Get your systems ready. Cool Hand is dropping another code just for y'all for showing love.
I'll give you guys the 10-second head start. Ready? Here we go. 10.
We got a 10-second delay.
1 0 47 93. Height.
Watch that chat, guys. Keep your eyes on there.
Yeah, they can't hear you yet.
Oh, he's doing the countdown in the chat.
All right,
Psych.
here we go.
Oh, he didn't hit it with a psych this time.
Well,
Oh, I had my phone ready for the next time you wanted to do that.
Yo, Cool Hand. What sound is that? Is that like cars whipping back flash, or is that like some lightsaber shit?
yeah, that's that.
That
You ever
does
seen
not
the-
I had that
sound
shit on my phone whenever I'm being hyped and trying to blow shit up.
Superstore? Have you ever seen
Nah.
Superstore? All right, it's a show.
I hear it's good. I hear it's funny.
Superstore is hilarious. So there's this guy. He goes
The
by
show
Bo.
about Walmart.
Yes, yeah. It's like they work in like a Sam's Club, Costco type of store, right? It's called Cloud9. And there's this white boy named Bo, and he goes wham, like that every time. It's funny as hell. But that's it. Check out the show if you haven't seen
We
it.
didn't watch good shows like The Mandalorian. I'm sorry.
Whoa, Superstore is hilarious.
I'm just.
I like funny.
Shout out to you,
Y'all
Ronnie.
see this show 30 coins?
You know, like a nice little like 30-minute you can watch, not like barely pay attention. It's funny. I like having
shout
that
out
on
to
the
you,
background.
Yeah. All right. Energy up. Everyone got a code. Numbers are looking good. Let's go.
All right, let's move on. Let's see here. What we got? Returnal. It has been delayed a month, which to be honest, I'm not mad about because they were dropping shit. They're dropping Senna. Not Senna. What am I saying? Kenna. You know, back to back. So yeah, let Kenna breathe a little bit. Returnal. Hey, to be honest, this is a game I didn't really give two shits about, but the more and more I see about it, the more I'm interested in it. Like, House Marquee. You know, they made a launch game for PS4. It was Resogun. I don't know if you guys played it. A little indie game. It was actually really fun. Showed off, I guess, you know, some capabilities with the PS4 early on, but the fact that they just said, boom, we're trying something different is dope. It's sort of like what they're doing with Fable. Who makes Fable? Slipping my mind. Playground Games. So Playground Games, they're doing the same thing. They're swapping genres completely. So it's going to be interesting. I'm not going to hold this game at any higher regard. It's more of a wait and see for me, but I'm excited to see how it stacks up to the Medium, though. It should be interesting. What do y'all think?
I mean, this is my kind of game. It's a shooter. There's some sci-fi shit going on. It looks like you can like run and shoot. You got like some cool guns. It's like a more adult like Ratchet and Clank kind of thing going on. I don't know. I really like it. I like what I see. And if they need a little bit more time to like, they said just to add polish, probably to like fix small bugs with like, like frame rate dips, making sure that like, when people get this game in their hands, it looks good, and like when Digital Foundry make their videos, it like shows off like the game has good frames and whatnot. Like it looks like it's a 60 FPS game. So hopefully you can stay at 60 FPS, but it looks fun.
Yo, what do y'all think in the chat? Y'all looking at this gameplay right here? I know some of you guys are on mobile, but still, like, does this look interesting to you? We're seeing slashing, we're seeing shooting. I love a game where you could break a shield. If you could just nothing like breaking an enemy shield and be like, aha, you're exposed, motherfucker.
I'm cool with it. I just don't want it to be another Anthem.
Anthem. This game is not even a quarter.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I'm talking about the wind up.
This game doesn't even have that much wind up, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this game has that much wind up. I think this shit's gonna be pretty like underrated. Like, yeah, the hardcore PS guys are talking about it, but Captain Crunch said looks fire, but not at $70. I agree with you.
But here's the caveat, Captain. All games going forward are going to be 70. We're gonna have to eat shit for that one. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can afford it.
He said, "You broke boys have that issue, not me though."
That's not probably.
He's like, I have a steady paycheck.
He said, "Broke boy issue."
The economy.
He's like, I could be playing my 3090, but I'll grace myself and play Returnal. Dude, come on. I mean, for a lot of people, $70, they're gonna see. A lot of people will be waiting on reviews. This looks dope. I think a lot of people may have, are kind of like, because the developer, small,
it's a small
dev, and but it looks dope.
That was my initial reaction because, like, I usually don't trust like that when it comes to like these small developers making like these games like so ambitious. But this looks good. Like the gameplay looks good.
Yeah, it looks fun. I do like cool. That there's like some like bullet hell elements to it. They're like, you got to get the hell out the way because you're getting shot with a million projectiles at once.
It has like the nice twitchiness, melee weapons.
Yeah,
this game has my name all over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out again. I'm kind of there with Emperor with I think it was Captain.
Yeah, Captain Crunch.
I think I might wait for a sale too, but depending on how the reviews go, and we all, dude, I can guarantee you guys this goes back. Year, this will be a PS Plus game.
So this goes back to my argument. Do you think Sony is better at picking smaller studios than Microsoft, like these indie studios?
Hold on, repeat that question one more time for me.
So Microsoft was backing, the studio that did what was the name of the studio that did the Medium?
Blooper.
Yeah, Blooper, right? Blooper Team. Okay, and what's the name of the studio that's doing Returnal?
House Marquee.
Okay, House Marquee. Awesome. Now, do you think at this point, Sony is better at picking indie studios? In terms of doing business with them and what games they produce than Microsoft at this point?
I think so. Because the head of indie studios or the head of the indie division in Sony is Yoshida, and he's all over it. He's dropping blog posts about indie games he's enjoying. I'm sure he's spending a lot of time and research on these games, and he's probably helping Sony give them some financial backings. So I think Sony's doing a thing when it comes to indies.
Yeah. Good point. Yoshida, they do have someone who's actually running PlayStation for a long time now in charge of indies, and they have Herman Hulst running PlayStation in the majority. So yeah, I agree with you. And I think the Forgetful Gamer had a comment that kind of relates to that. He said the difference with Sony and Xbox is Sony supports and helps third party when it's their game. Xbox, you get the medium in its state, and I intend to try the medium when I can. And that's a fair point. I think that does bring up a good point, and there's precedence for that. Like, we've definitely seen Microsoft fucking drop a game, like just drop it like a bad habit. What happened to Crackdown 3, right? Everyone cringes when they hear that name, but it's like Crackdown 3 was hyped up like crazy. It was supposed to be this crazy next gen that utilized DX12 and cloud processing and all this shit, and the game was dog shit, right? And yeah, they just kind of like left it by the wayside, like we'll kind of forget about it, move on.
Also,
and
Sony announced the delay. It wasn't whatever how to say that. I can't even say that name.
House Marquee.
That's
yeah,
too many syllables for me.
Glinzer asks, isn't Returnal the first PS5 exclusive published by Sony? And yes, it is. Sony Interactive Entertainment is the publisher, Glinzer.
Yep.
Yeah,
they own House Marquee. And yeah. Well, would that count? Because Blue Point with Demon Souls?
Yeah, it's kind of a similar situation. Indie developer, right. Sony publishing.
Yeah, so I think that's probably just the deal they got worked out, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I mean, they don't own Blue Point. Blue Point's still independent, even though I think any day now for the last year we've been saying this, like, yo, they're gonna buy Blue Point. I mean, who else would buy them? It'd be funny if Microsoft just swooped up and bought Blue Point. Like, what? Y'all should have bought them already. But yeah, I don't know. Again, Returnal. We'll see how it is once we get reviews out. We'll see some gameplay.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. House Marquee is not owned by Sony at all. It's just a game that's built from the ground up for PlayStation 5.
Okay. Last Thump says she's wearing too much clothes. If she looked like 2B, I would sell way more. It would sell way more. Maybe, but the fact that she's on an alien planet, I think she needs all those clothes. And yeah, Emperor, I hear you. Not owned by Sony. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm cool with it being delayed a month. I think personally, as gamers, we all hate to hear that a game got delayed, but at the same time, Cool Hand, please.
Sorry, that was me.
At the same time, if I got a question for all you guys, if it was possible, right? Hypothetical situation. If they told you had to wait an extra year for Cyberpunk, but you'd be getting the cut features and the performance would be awesome and locked down, would have that been cool with y'all?
I mean, I'd be cool with it. I think honestly, the delay came at a really convenient time. You know what I mean? Because the Medium has come out on Xbox. It's a short game. It's a 8 to 10 hour game. It's developed by an indie studio, backed by Microsoft, timed exclusive, first true. It was a game that was that was built from the ground up for the Xbox Series X. Right?
I don't know about that.
It was.
The collector's box has the PlayStation logo on it.
What does?
Of the Medium. People were posting pictures.
Has
what the hell? Like the collector's edition box has like the PlayStation logo on it.
Interesting.
I'll send you a picture.
Cool.
Yeah, it was
Cool Hand.
Yeah,
but remember, they do have Kenna Bridge of Spirits coming out in March as well. So
no, I get that too, but it just kind of if you just look at it from like the 360 point of view, right? Like you look at it all around, just with the reception the Medium's getting, This game's slated to come out a little later now. I mean, I think it's good. It's good that they delayed it. It's good because it's just kind of like, all right, whatever they need to probably fix or whatever's probably not going to work right. I expect that not to be an issue when it comes out in April now.
Well, there's still going to be bugs, I'm sure, but still, like less than what it maybe could have been. And of course, I'm speaking in hypotheticals, but normally that's what the process is, right? You delay a game, you work out more bugs, you have more time for the QA testers to test shit out and identify, fix, and then we all get a better product. So I'm not mad at it. We haven't even talked about Kenna, but Kenna's another game I'm kind of on the fence about, and by Ember Lab, and I'm looking to see what they do. And a month later, we got Returnal. So again, these aren't the biggest AAA's IPs, but come on, guys, we just got Demon Souls, right? And we know that we're getting Horizon Zero Dawn and maybe God of War this year. We'll see.
Yeah, well, God of War is looking like it's going to be cross-gen now, and I hate the fact that I'm saying that, considering I was willing to die on that hill.
I know. I'll tell you not to.
I wanted to die.
Did you not enjoy the original God of War?
I did.
Or I guess like not the original, but the PS4 God of War.
I did.
It looked good. Still gonna look good.
It looked good because it was on the, it was PS4, and this and before that, I wasn't used to anything else. But now I got the PS5. Give me what the fuck I want. I got that new shit.
I'm just saying.
I don't want that.
Good.
I don't want that 2000 in late. I want that boom, boom, boom. Give me that boom, boom, boom.
I think they're looking out for all the people that weren't able to get one off the break.
Yeah, no, they definitely are. I mean, because there's just so much more PS4s, so it makes sense.
It makes more sense financially for them.
All right, Nova, what are we talking about next? Did we lose Nova? I was like wondering. He's like a little more quiet. It's like what? What's going on here?
Oh shit!
Damn, lost the host. Where you at?
It's your show now. It's your show now. Do as you please. You are the captain now.
I am the captain now.
Who's the captain?
Me. We were changing.
The producer.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Is Nova gone? Oh,
yep.
He's gone.
Oh.
He quit. Now it's my show.
Someone's sad.
We changed the name of the show. It's no longer the Insomniacs.
What is it called? We gonna call it the Empty Ass Podcast? Welcome to the first Empty Ass Podcast.
Yo, I'm back. I don't know what
it's called. The C-Dolla sign and the Insomniacs. That's what it's called now.
My bad. Sorry that my co-host can't keep the show alive when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I ooze that juice that keeps the Insomniacs going, if you know what I'm saying.
Sounds gross.
But it's supposed to sound gross. Ronan said it got awkward. Yeah, what the fuck, guys? Damn, I can't. What's going on? What's going on here, yo? Like shit.
Next topic, that's your job. You gotta start the next topic.
Guess you should have gave us a topic list, huh?
Last Thumb said his mom called. Yo, you know who called me? So I'll tell y'all where I was. Lowe's called me.
Lowe's.
If anyone here is into like LED lights, right? There's a company called LifeX, right? They makes LED lights that are amazing. They're smart lights, but they're pretty expensive, right? If you compare them to like the cheaper alternatives on Amazon, I mean they're pricey, but they're really good. They have a shit ton of colors, comparable like Philips, right? So, anyways, I find these online for $30 a pop, right? They're normally $70, and Lowe's has them. So if they have them at your local Lowe's, get these because these are pretty much out of stock everywhere, right? Or for that price. So yeah. So anyways, I just got a call from the Lowe's, and they were like, "Yeah, we can't find the lights that you put in online orders. So we're going to have to cancel your order." And I'm like, "Great! This is the second time this happened in 24 hours." anyways, that's where I was. That's why I couldn't talk because I was trying to find out what's good with these damn lights. So,
Yeah, Glenn, so you
Blizzard
find
said
those
Lights
Xbox
X sounds like a
lights.
Phil Spencer idea. Hey, if it was his idea, then kudos to him. But yes, it's no E, so just like LIFX. I will drop.
Lifix.
I'm gonna drop a code. I mean, not a code. I'm gonna drop
Oh, yeah?
no more codes. I'm dropping okay, it won't let me drop a link. Anyways, look it up. LIFX. They have great products. If you can score these lights, it's an amazing deal. I bought 4. I tried to get 4, and I was saving $160 from the original price. So, you do the math. But yeah, let's move on, guys. Sorry about that little delay. Let's talk about Full Circle. So EA announced a new studio that's working on the next Skate game.
What?
I don't know about you all, but Skate is is a franchise that's very close to my heart. Being a skater, it's just really dope. So yeah, let's talk about it, guys. How excited are you guys for Skate? I'm gonna start with you, Trip. You're the only one that said something. What's up? How you feeling?
Are you serious? When did you say that this is a real thing? Finally,
this is real
Skate 4. Skate 4 is really happening.
4 is definitely happening. I think they did announce a while ago the Skate 4 was a thing, but it just nothing was really going on with it. But yeah, so it was announced that this studio Full Circle is they're taking on Skate, man.
About damn time. Fuck yeah, yo. Oh my god.
Yo, did anyone in the chat mess with any of the Skate series? Skate 1, 2, or 3? Skate 3 was my favorite.
3. Oh yeah, bro. Who you telling? I can't tell you how many times I've rebought the game, downloaded the game, rebought the game so many damn times.
Yo, I don't know if the chat is feeling Skate, man, but hey, if you grew up in the suburbs a little bit, if you kind of grew up in the suburbs, I'm half hood, half suburb.
Download that shit.
Yeah, Skate is dope.
I hope it's cross-plat so I can fry you on it.
No.
So
you could probably fry me in the Hall of Meat, but that's about it.
Oh, bro, that's even I play that shit and die laughing. That shit's too fucking funny. The whole oh my god.
So I'm guessing $sign and CoolHand haven't played Skate games or aren't interested.
Man, talk to me about Tony Hawk Underground.
I got Underground too. What's up? Skate 3 is better than any Tony Hawk game, and I will die on that hill.
You can get off the skateboard.
It's up there, actually. I'll get Skate 3. Oh yeah, Skate. Bro, you can straight run into. Oh, bro, it's great. The only thing you can't do is smack people with a skateboard like you can in Hawk.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Other than that, it's but you can purposely hurt your guy, and it shows you what bones you broke, where you hurt him and shit. That's just funny.
Capono says great. His son loves Skate 3. Yo, Skate 3 is a classic. There's a reason that Skate 4 has trended on Twitter multiple times when we get any little thing because it's just a fan favorite. I know plenty of people who picked up gaming consoles just to play Skate and ended up, playing other shit as a result. So Trip, we grew up in the same neighborhood, or at least for high school, and a lot. Skate 3 or Skate in general was really big out of the way. Everyone we knew played Skate.
Oh yeah, everybody around the way fucked with it. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. So Skate was just amazing game. Come play with your friends. The multiplayer online.
Yeah.
Even if your friends were offline, their avatars would be skating in your world. It was so dope.
So
run into them, smack shit out of them.
They do have the original creative team intact, and they have a guy from Microsoft who used to be the studio manager for HoloLens. He's he's running the new Full Circle team, and it's a brand new team that EA just made just to make this game. But
nice.
They got the Microsoft vet heading the team, and they got the creative team.
That's all you got to tell me. Glizner said EA reviving Skate. Maybe there's hope for Dead Space and Fight Night. Yo, facts. To be honest, like for Dead Space, give me like a spin-off. I don't even want a continuation of that series. Give me like a revamped, brand new remake of Dead Space or something. And Fight Night, hell yeah. Where the fuck has Fight Night been all these years? I know some of y'all, grabbing your pillows for when we talk about Skate, but hey, Fight Night? Come on. I used to give people the work in Fight Night with my creative character, but yeah, I got to body Cool Hand. Cool Hand, you need to come over and get that smoke, man. All right, looks like we lost Cool Hand.
My bad, cool. Mike was being weird.
Cool Hand's not here. Make sure you unsub from his.
Wow! This shade.
Yo, Cool Hand, put that link down so they can unsub. You know what I'm saying?
No more so they can unfollow real quick.
Yeah, it's called twitch.tv fucknova.jpg.
.jpg. License problem with Fight Night. You know what? You're right, Emperor. I did hear about that. It's hard to pay these greedy ass boxers.
Whoa. No. So right now there's actually a different boxing game in development right now. It's a UK promotion. I think it's Matchroom that is the one that's trying to put in development. They have some preliminary screenshots that had come out, and obviously they're not going to go under EA, so we probably won't see another Fight Night. But the thing is, you have to think of it like this, right? Boxers are under different kind of promoters, right? So essentially, think of like the UFC. The UFC is a corporation under one umbrella. So the fighters that are fighters that are with them, they're signed to them. I'm talking about likeness and all this stuff that they're legally able to use. So basically, when EA comes to UFC and like, hey, UFC, can we make a game? Well, the UFC have all these fighters under their umbrella in which they're legally able to be like, okay, cool, like we can put them in a game. They'll probably give their fighters like a small stipend, to be in the game. But other than that, this corporation is able to do whatever the fuck they want
with their
right
likeness and all that stuff.
Exactly. Right? As opposed to boxing. In boxing, it's the wild, wild west. You have promoters, you have Top Rank, you have Mayweather Promotions, you have Premier Boxing Champions, you have Golden Boy, you have Matchroom, you have so many, right? And basically all these, one company has to probably go through every promoter or the fighter individually, and with that it's kind of like probably be more costly. So with promotions, they're the ones that have to kind of go to game studios and get these games developed, but they're only going to be able to do it with fighters under their roster. You get what I mean?
Yeah, so what you're telling me,
the way we were able to get fight, like the way. Go ahead.
How were we able to do it before?
The way they were able to do it before. So, for instance, certain promoters, they were signed to. So, for instance, like HBO was a big network for boxers, whether you were on Top Rank, Golden Boy, whatever. So these fighters were contracted obligationally to fight under that umbrella, right? So now, so basically every big fight at one point was on HBO, whether it was a Top Rank fight, whether it was a Mayweather fight, whether it was a Golden Boy fight, whether it was whatever, right? It was under the HBO banner. But once I guess I'll say the Mayweather effect happened when he moved from HBO to Showtime. It basically branched out all these other companies to go out because HBO stopped, putting on boxing. So they became more of a streaming channel, which they are right now. And Golden Boy moved to DAZN, which is a streaming company. Top Rank is now on ESPN. Exclusively. Premier Boxing Champions is on Fox and on Showtime. So it's all spread out. So now it's these different corporations that are kind of have these promoters under their umbrella. So it's tough for a gaming studio to do out because they have to do a deal with ESPN, they have to do a deal with Showtime, Fox. They have to go through all these corporations because that's what these promoters are under contract.
So it's a licensing mess.
Yeah, it's a licensing mess. It's a licensing nightmare. Like you'll probably be able to get like the retired fighters, like a boxing legends fight, you know, like you can get like Roy Jones, like all that shit because they're not.
They came out with a wrestling legends game back in the day. They actually came out with 2 wrestling games.
Exactly, because they weren't contracted with anybody else. They were independent wrestlers at that point.
You can see that, you know.
Yeah.
Even though that's not as exciting as having, you know, current boxers, you know. That's still
but but there's a couple, you know. Hopefully they can get a game in development pretty soon. I mean, I do like what Matchroom is doing in terms of their boxing game. Obviously, there's still little information on that, just more so screenshots than anything. But when it comes to this, it's one of those things where you just kind of want everyone to play ball for the sake of the sport, you know, so we can get another game like Fight Night, which would be amazing. Because, you know, obviously, the UFC is kind of running roughshod. Like those games are pretty goddamn fun for the fighters under that umbrella.
Yeah.
Even though the company
I've never really been too much of a sports guy in terms of video games, but you know, boxing games are something I definitely always enjoyed, especially like the older wrestling games. Damn, that's kind of a buzzkill knowing that it's probably going to be forever until we get something. Emperor 8 says UFC turned trash. WWE been trash since 2K took over. Yeah, I can't really speak on the boxing games. I know CoolHand has played a couple of them. Ronan says there's another new boxing game coming to Nintendo Switch and PC called Big Rumble Boxing. Creed's champion. I've heard Big Rumble's not a new series. I've definitely seen that. Nah, I'm definitely not copying that, Ronan. Not up my alley. Let's move on to some news that dropped today. Bleeding Edge, right? Xbox exclusive, came out last summer. It was a multiplayer only hero shooter that, you know, was touted as, you know, they had a lot of wind up. We'll say that. And unfortunately, they're stopping support for the game, which is kind of crazy to me because it hasn't even been a year. It came out March 24th, 2020. I know Next Gen 720 likes to call it bleeding ass because I got a 66 on Metacritic. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, this is the same studio behind, you know, Hellblade's The Newest Sacrifice, DMC, which I think was probably one of the not the best Devil May Cry games. You know, it sucks to see this. Like, and I don't know whether you should blame Microsoft that, hey, we don't have the resources. We're trying to like put out The Newest Sacrifice 2, Project Mara, and whatever other title that they're working on. But yeah, I mean, it's keep in mind, this is Ninja Theory, right? So it sucks, but it's like, do you blame the player base for like not investing enough in the game? They're like, all right, we barely have enough players. I don't know if you guys seen the like streaming number for Bleeding Edge, but it's bad. I mean, like bad, like 2 people streaming a day. Like it's like, if you want to get popping as a Bleeding Edge streamer, like right now is the time. But yeah, they're just dropping all support. So like, I don't know. It's pretty much like what you got now is what you're gonna get. That's everything. Trip, I know. You know, Trip, I'm gonna put you on the hot seat. This is an Xbox multiplayer only game, right? Something that checks both boxes for you. Multiplayer only game, Xbox game. I know you didn't support this game. Why not?
I had no clue about it.
So is it Microsoft's problem for not?
Maybe a little marketing. I mean, honestly, yeah. Plus, no one. Usually, majority of the games I've played recently, a friend will be like, "Hey, you should check it out. Let's run this." That's usually how it goes. But I had no idea Bleeding Edge was a thing until y'all told me about it.
So yeah, which is kind of crazy. So like, do you think that Microsoft's doing a bad job at marketing? I mean, we all know Microsoft's marketing the past couple years.
God, yeah, they did a terrible fucking job marketing. Fuck yeah, I legit had no idea, and like it's been on Game Pass. I don't know, it just never stood out to me. I never even considered checking it out. I had no idea what it was.
If you look at PlayStation, just yesterday they did an entire state of play all around that Destruction All Stars. You know, just highlighting what the game is, the different game modes, how to play it, when it's coming out. It's going to be free for the first month for PlayStation Plus users, so it can actually get a player base. Like PlayStation is doing these type of games, I think the right way. That's the only way to do it, really. You know, like Rocket League, it needed that like free month on PlayStation Plus for everyone to for it to blow up.
Exactly.
And I feel like they're trying to do the same thing with Destruction All Stars, and I think that's the right approach. They should have done that with Bleeding Edge, where they made it free for a month. You know, they market it, get people on there.
Well, keep in mind, Bleeding Edge, it Xbox Studio, it's day and date on Game Pass. You know, for iTrip, someone who plays only on Xbox, you should have seen this shit spammed all over your dashboard. And maybe you did, you just didn't check it out or whatever. But is this an issue with Microsoft where it's like, hey, you know, you guys aren't promoting your games like how $sign just said, how PlayStation's doing it? Or is it like a problem with the player base for not supporting these games? It's like, we give y'all games, but not enough people.
I guess you could say it's both, but I think it falls more on Microsoft not promoting, because like you said, like that happens a lot. Like I'll see something on the dashboard that looks legit. Like they used to on the original, like the last dashboard, there used to be one of the little panes that would pop up would be a little video, and that's what sold me on a lot of fucking games. And now, how many times I gotta scroll for that shit to pop up? I gotta scroll far to see some automatic video pop up. Now it's all just pictures of, hey, check this out, check that out. But like, the fuck is this, Dragon Quest? I don't give a fuck about Dragon Quest. I don't know what that is. That looks whack. Like the shit that it shows me now is like, no, I don't care.
So the last one says that's Xbox MO, funding bad IPs. Well, here's the thing.
And marketing mainly.
A lot of people are saying this is pure trash, but let's keep in mind, context-wise, Bleeding Edge was a game that when Microsoft bought Ninja Theory, they said, hey, there's this game that's kind of been like our little side passion project. You know, we want to like do this game. And Microsoft could have easily been like, nope, fuck that. Sorry. We own you guys now. So we need Hellblade 2, and we need whatever the hell Project Mara is or could be. They greenlit this. So they took resources to invest into this game. They're like, hey, we want to make you guys happy. So here, do your little side project. And that side project was Bleeding Edge. And I remember, I can't remember what show it was exactly, but Bleeding Edge was the star of that show for Xbox, right? So a lot of people saw, oh, damn, Bleeding Edge. What could that be? Ninja Theory, what could that be? And it just turned out to be a fucking dud. So I don't know. Like you said, I want to hear what you guys said. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments or in the chat. Do you think it's more of an Xbox player base problem, or do you think it's Xbox marketing problem? Because it's been less than a year. You know, if it's an all multiplayer game, there's no reason, no reason why this game's only being supported for 10 months. You know, that's kind of cool.
I just had no idea. I'd have checked it out. Didn't know.
Ronan says, you guys not into Apex Legends? I'm not personally. The person who isn't on the show today because
I tried it for a while, but I am just straight trash at the game. Like, there'll be a few times I'll do all right, but God, I am god awful. It's terrible. It pisses me off because I did like it at first.
I like Fortnite way better.
I was just. I love the gameplay of Apex. I love how smooth it is and the way it goes. I'm just cannot do well. It drives me crazy.
Yeah,
I get smashed in that game.
I'm single player for the most part. But yeah, well, it sucks to see this happen. Hopefully on the next franchise. I mean, look at Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is still around and kicking because guess what? They have
Oh, that's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Well, they have people who are in there who are streaming it. It's doing good, so.
Maybe I should stream that because like the first day I played that game, I had so many people added me. It's like, yo, you talk a lot of shit in this game. Are you a streamer? It's like, nah, but maybe I might because that shit is hilarious. That is a funny fucking.
What you waiting on, man? Get that stream up, bro. CFD.
I should because that is a funny ass game. I'm sour that I didn't play it at first when a bunch of my peoples were on it, but I'm sure I can get them back on it because that's
I'm
a
not
funny
crazy about that game, but that game is a good game to stream for sure.
Oh. It's hilarious. The shit I be talking on that game, that shit is too funny.
Emperor says, but Bleeding Edge is not good enough. Should have been free to play. Yes. That's what I don't understand. The whole business model, right? You want to do day and date? Dude, just do a fucking free to play game and sell skins and cosmetics. Everyone's doing it. This game was already off the bat overhyped, and it's a AA game. Like, yo, just that's a great comment. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna start wrapping it up. We covered a lot of topics. We're not gonna go the full 2 hours because we don't always do full 2 hours. Sometimes we'll do 90. Sometimes we'll do 3 hours. We did a 3-hour episode last week with
Hey, but Ronan Ghost is right about Apex. It's the ultimate game where you get third party like crazy. Like it's the craziest fucking thing. You shoot your gun, people are coming at you. That game is fucking toxic as fuck. Man, like I can usually keep my composure, but that game is fucking toxic. Because like you shoot your gun one time, someone from across the map's coming for you because they know where you are. Like that shit's crazy. That shit drives me crazy.
It looks cool, just again not for me.
Yeah.
But yo, let's start getting into our outros. $, what you playing right now, and where can the people find you?
Woo.
It's in the description.
No H.
Fine. That's C-Dolla right there.
Doula.
I'll change it once you fix your Twitter. But anyways, next up, it says my audio current bitrate is 0. We still good? I don't know, but we'll just keep it going. Next up, iTrip. What's up, man? What are you playing, and where can they find you?
Right now, I've been playing the shit out of Star Wars Battlefront 2. It is still fun. It is still fire. And it's been so great. I got another friend to download it recently. It's fucking fire. So good.
All right.
And you can find me at iTrip2 on the box or iTrip2_ on Twitter.
You heard the man. Last but not least, CoolHand. Let them know where they won't find you and what you're playing.
Shit, you can find me or you can't find me in the mall. That's where I'm at. No, I'm kidding. You guys can find me on Twitch tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, catch me on Twitter and on IG at CoolHandCruz. You know what it is. INSOMNIACS Podcast.
He trying to do my outro.
Also, I just platinumed Jedi Fallen Order. So right now I'm kind of in the disarray. I don't know what to play next.
You should play Bloodborne because you know what? Before we end the show, I just want to say one. I told CoolHand back in December. I said, "Hey, you got 4." I was like, you trying to get on this hardcore gaming train? I was like, all right, first challenge. You got 4 months to beat Bloodborne, right? To be able to say that you're a hardcore gamer. So, you know the answer to my question, Cool. The challenge is still on, bro. You got till I'll give you to the end of March, but that's it.
Challenge accepted.
Actually, no, wait, 1, 2. Yeah, you got to the end of March. So, No. Don't help him. He needs to understand the pain of Souls players. But on that note, guys, thanks for fucking rocking out with us. You already know what the fuck it is. Insomniacs Podcast. Do this every week for y'all. Appreciate y'all for stopping by and showing love to the show. We'll catch y'all next week. Insomniacs Podcast out. Peace.
Peace.
Don't sleep.
EAP.